about 10 seconds.
Funday Friday. Let's have some fun! Woo! Take your hands out of your pockets and enjoy your grill. Sissy. Hey everybody, we're having Funday Friday here in Augusta, Georgia. I just wanted to let everybody know that we started cooking. So, but we've been pumping it all week. We're doing tri-tip, triangle steak, Santa Maria steak, Newport steak. Down here in Evans, Georgia, the Publix uses it to make petite sirloins. But we're also doing Tomahawk Ribeyes as well, guys. Now there's 2 to 3 different ways you can do this. Hot and fast. You can do these reverse sear. You can sear them first, you know, and then smoke them.
Ray C says he is leaving Atlanta and will be here in time to taste it. So, well, you're already here, Ray. I mean, if you can't see, right there.
Okay, sweet. All right, I got you. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Raymond. High five. All right, but thanks for watching, Ray C. But like I said, triangle steak, Newport steak, Santa Maria steak. Back in the 1950s, we did a little research. They, popularized this. A guy by the name, actually, he's a good friend of mine. His name is Chimichurri Rodriguez, and that's no lie.
Not the golfer.
Not the golfer. He's not a friend of mine. But his name, it's Chico Rodriguez. Sorry, we were having a laugh about that earlier here at the office. But like I said, we've got the tri-tip here. Salt, pepper, garlic is the traditional way to do this, guys. Keep it simple. I have this one here. What I did was I went ahead and trimmed the fat off of it. Got it pretty much trimmed up like a brisket. Treat it like a brisket. Salt, pepper, garlic. Keep it simple. As you can see, we've got our grain, and it's a little bit different because it actually changes on us. It goes this way, and then it also will go this way. So after we let this rest, the way that we're going to cut this is we're going to cut it just like so, and then we're going to cut against the grain here, and then we're going to cut against the grain here. The best way is, just to cut it up traditional to make maybe some sandwiches. We're also going to go live later and show you a chimichurri sauce that you can sprinkle on top of this after you cut it. It's going to be awesome. Fresh. It's got chimichurri sauce. Really kind of doesn't traditionally have cilantro in it, but we're going to put cilantro in it, a little bit of lemon, lime juice, freshen it up a little bit. But like I said, we're going to go ahead and season these, salt, pepper, garlic. Hey, we've got a salt, pepper, garlic seasoning. It's Ron's Steakhouse seasoning, Ron's Steakhouse rub, signature Steakhouse rub, excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and liberally apply this.
Thanks for watching Diamond Dave as well. He's saying rock on, Jody.
Diamond Dave! I see you out there on social media, Diamond Dave.
Golden boy.
The golden boy. No, it ain't that Diamond Dave, Ben. There's another Diamond Dave.
Diamond Dave Gangle, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
It's not an imposter. But I liberally seasoned it. We're also going to liberally season this Tomahawk Ribeye. The rec techs are going. I've got 2 680s going right now. They're both at 250 degrees. They're actually burning, you guys are going to love this. This is super cool. Wine barrel pellets. We're burning wine barrel pellets. I don't have really too much info on how we got them. Somebody super cool sent them to us. I'm not sure if they want us to do a shout out or whatnot. But if we have that info and we can give it out, we will. But we're trying out some wine barrel pellets. Like I said, we're going to reverse sear these. Smoke them at 250 degrees till about 120-ish. Usually takes about an hour. Then we're going to throw them on the searing kit and sear them up. We'll jack the Rectex up to 500. We'll put them on full and they'll get up above 500, above 550. As you can see here with these Tomahawk Ribeyes, I've actually protected the bone or the rib bone here. Because when we go to do them hot and fast, I want the presentation to look nice for you guys. So when we go hot and fast, it's not going to burn that bone. It'll look nice and pretty for us. All right.
Hey to Caleb in Wisconsin and Rick in Oklahoma as well.
Wisconsin, Oklahoma, all over the United States.
Oklahoma.
But come over here, guys. The side for today is a little bit different. These are called trail beans. We had a trinity. First, we did a pound of bacon. I took it out. I did a pound of ground sirloin. I took it out. Then we cooked a trinity on there. Onions, green peppers, garlic. Then we put back the bacon. Then we put back the ground beef. We seasoned it again. Then we added some baked beans. We're going to let them boil, for about 30-45 minutes and let them combine and congeal and get together. But those are going to be awesome, with our tri-tips and our Tomahawk Ribeyes today. We really appreciate you guys joining us. We just got our Snapchat account. So guys, go follow us on Snapchat. Look for our little ghost. We got some cool stuff on there.
Shout out to Chris, who just said hello from Ohio. And hey, Rick said Boomer Sooner. And we got Mark, Philip Mata checking in from California. So we appreciate all y'all watching.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you guys so much once again. We also want to do a shout out. It's pretty cool here in Augusta, Georgia. We've got the Peach Jam going on. It's some of the best high school basketball stars all over the country. I had a buddy this morning eat Waffle House with Shaq. How cool is that?
Shaq, Kevin Durant's in town.
A good buddy of mine had his nephew. His nephew actually took a picture with Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
All of these stars are coming in town just for little Augusta.
A real good follow on Instagram. Famous Los is in town as well. He's in town watching some of the great players.
Very cool. You guys can check out all the cool the top college coaches. They're all in town. They actually play golf at a couple of golf courses. Just shout out to the Peach Jam. Thank you for bringing that event here to little old Augusta. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter. Check out our YouTube channel. Come back later. We'll be doing, like I said, Chimichurri Sauce. Snapchat. Look for our ghost, guys. We got some funny stuff coming. Thank you so much. Funday Friday! Bullhorn. He sweats. Keith sweat.
We're live. Jody is live. Jody is live and Matt Lane is watching you dance.
Hey, alright guys, we're going to put our Tomahawk Ribeye and our tri-tip, aka Newport steak, aka Santa Maria steak, aka triangle steak. It comes from the cut just above the hip on the cow. Just above the hip. That little Brad Pitt muscle. When he's got his shirt off, Fight Club, and that muscle.
Jody's a big fan of him with his shirt off, by the way.
Never been able to get that. It's not this thing that I can't get, but that thing I can't get. But nonetheless, let's put these bad boys on. This Rectech is going at 250 right now. We got it set at 250. The actual temperature of this grill is 250 degrees. I've got these wine barrel pellets. They are made with used wine barrels, aged wine barrels. They smell pretty good. Got a little hint of that char in them. So let's put these bad boys on. We've got one triangle steak here. We're gonna put her on. And then one Tomahawk Ribeye here. Check this out, guys. This thing is about 4.5 pounds. Get these from your butcher. We got them. Shout out my homeboy Jack. Jack is one of the awesomest butchers. He's got a very knowledgeable staff. Jack out at the New York Butcher Shop here in Surrey Center in Augusta, Georgia. But these bad boys are going to smoke for about an hour at 250.
David has you figured out, by the way, Jody.
David, I like it.
He said since you had a birthday, you think you're wiser, and he is dead on.
Shout out. So what I'm going to do now, we're actually going to do these hot and fast, guys.
Good.
And once again, I'm struggling putting on Rachel's large gloves.
Small hands.
I got these big hands. But little surprise I wanted to show you guys. Come on over here. We've actually got some beef plate ribs going on. These are those large dino ribs going. We've got these going at 250. We're waiting for an internal, about 190-ish. These have been going for about 3 hours at 250. So we're about to stick them with the bullpen thermometer, but that was just something special for everybody here. It's kind of hard to get those. They usually don't have those at the store. You have to ask for them specifically, beef plate ribs. You can get them uncut and they're even larger. One more shout out to David Gillibo. Thank you so much, David, for coming by and sharing your tri-tip knowledge with us. We really do appreciate it. All you guys out there in Augusta that preach the good word, we really do appreciate you guys. But we'll be coming back. We're gonna make a chimichurri sauce to sprinkle on these bad boys when they're done.
Hey Jody, Guns Up Barbecue want to know if Packer brisket will fit on the smaller grill.
Yes, sir. A whole Packer will fit on that Rectech Mini. We do have a couple of Rectech Minis out there in competition and at restaurant.
And Rick wants to know, out in Oklahoma, where'd you get the pellets?
Rick, I am not sure if I can share that information
just yet.
I'm not sure if that person wanted to be, wanted to sell them, or if it was just something special. Actually, I went to Ben's office and he had a big bucket of them in his office, and I stole the bucket.
Yeah.
So I don't know where.
Shout out to Ben for letting us steal them.
Ben Lasaft, our general manager. Thank you so much for all you do. All of that hard work that you put in and day out, making us better people here at Rectech, does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much. Ben actually had a birthday a little while ago, so happy birthday to Ben.
And hey to Doug Ward out in Miami. He said his mouth is watering. I might trade spots with him after we eat, though, because I wouldn't mind being down in South Beach,
Yeah. But thank you guys so much. Like I said, we've got the Rectech going at 250. We are reverse searing these tri-tips, aka Newport steak, aka Santa Maria, aka triangle steak. We're also doing the Tomahawk Ribeyes. Thank you so much, guys. God, this is so freaking loud.
I almost dropped the iPad just now, so.
Andy, get the word. We're live? Oh crap! Sorry, Andy. No, I'm playing. That's fine. All right, guys, we got a chimichurri sauce going right now. Chimichurri comes in 2 different versions. Okay, green or red. Today we're making the verde version. Chimichurri traditionally comes from Argentina. Today our recipe is going to consist of a cup of parsley, 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of oregano, a half a cup of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of red pepper, salt, and regular black pepper, and then a 1/3 cup of red wine vinegar. I'm also going to do a 1/4 cup of cilantro and a fresh squeezed lemon in there as well. But we're just going to put all of these together and pulse them. Traditionally, they say pulse the parsley first, but here we go. So like I said, I've got the full packed cup of parsley going down. I'll just pulse this guy for a little bit. Again, don't put your fingers in there. Cool. And now we'll add all of the stuff.
Robbie, we did not forget the dash of love. Thanks, man, for the reminder.
I can give it some love. Here we go, Robbie.
Les is in Baton Rouge. He's going to like this chimichurri.
Some of that seasoning.
Tyrone says you lost me at cilantro. It's supposed to be you had me at cilantro, Tyrone.
Come on, Tyrone.
Better call.
You better call somebody, Tyrone. Call Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. And then, of course, a food processor instead of a blender works much, much better. You better call Tyrone.
Hey, Jody, can you remind Diamond Dave the Snapchat username? You guys know that?
It's Rectech
Rectech
Grills,
Grills.
Diamond Dave.
Easy. Rectech Grills, Diamond Dave.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, man. Keep it simple. Keep it consistent. All right, so we're just gonna keep blending this till it gets a good consistency for us. Now, chimichurri is a good condiment and or topping to put on any kind of beef cuts, your regular steaks, sirloin, ribeyes, anything like that, any beef. Chimichurri is really, really good on. You can also, do like a chimichurri hamburger. It's very fresh. It really brings out that beefy flavor that you simply, season with salt, pepper, garlic. But thank you guys once again for joining us. Fun Day Friday. We're gonna have this sprinkled across the top of our tri-tips, our triangle steaks, our Santa Maria steaks, aka Newport steaks. We've got them out there reverse searing on the Rectech, the RT680 at 250 degrees. We are using red wine barrel pellets. So it's going to give it a good, hopefully a great flavor. But we'll be back in about an hour, 45 minutes. Thank you guys so much. Fun Day Friday.
3, 2, 1. You're live.
All right, guys, welcome back. Fun Day Friday. The tri-tip is already at 120 degrees. We're going to go ahead and put it now on the searing kit. It's been sitting in the RT680 at 250 degrees for about an hour and 15 minutes now. The ribeye is not that close, so we're going to wait a little bit longer on it. Like I said, we're doing the reverse sear, and then we're going to sear it, and then put it in the Rectech at 300 degrees. So I've already had the tri-tip and the Tomahawk Ribeye searing over here in the sear kit. You can see we got some great color on there. So we've already seared all sides. Now I'm putting it right here in the smoke box to finish it off. Same thing with the other tri-tip. We seared it all the way around. Now we're going to finish those guys off. We're just going to monitor them and let them get to a good rare, medium rare temperature. Now we're going to take our tri-tip, which I've checked with the bullpen thermometer. It's at 120 degrees. That's where we wanted it. Now we're going to sear it off. All right. And like I said, the tomahawk needs a little bit more time, so we'll leave it in there. And it's at about 100 degrees right now. But we're going to finish off this tri-tip. I'm going to stick and move with the bullpen instant read thermometer. We're going to wait for it to get to 140 degrees, and then we'll take it off. I'll let it rest a little while, and then we'll cut it against the grain. Like I said, we've got the RT680 on full, and we're searing it on the searing kit. The front folding shelf is also a great accessory. We've got a video out there on YouTube. Check it out, guys. We're going to share that today on Facebook. But check out, if you don't have that front folding shelf, it is super useful. If you don't have a thermometer, you have got to go to rectechgrills.com and get you this bullpen thermometer. I mean, it's instant read. It's perfect for steaks because it's got a small tip. It's also got an LED light, so if you're out there grilling or smoking at night. But it's super cool. Visit rectechgrills.com to check that out, okay, guys? But we'll be back when we're cutting into this tri-tip, okay?
Becky says hi.
Hey, Becky. Love you. All right, guys.
Want him to walk in?
Happy Fun Day Friday, everyone. We finished our tri-tip. We set the Rectech RT680 at 250. We smoked this bad boy for about an hour and 20 minutes till it reached an internal of 120 degrees. After that, we then transferred it to a smoking hot Rectech that was set on full with the searing kit on the inside. We then seared it on both sides until it reached an internal of 130 degrees. I then wrapped it and let it sit. As you can see here on our concave cutting board, it has collected quite a bit of juice. And we are ready to cut this. Like I said, we're going to first cut it in half. And then we're going to go against the grain on the first half, and then we're going to go against the grain on the second half. Okay, guys? Looks beautiful. Jesus. Oh dear Lord. Ben, come here. Oh yeah, baby. Looky, looky. And then your beautiful chimichurri, which is again extra virgin olive oil, some red wine vinegar, salt, pepper, red crushed pepper flakes, some garlic, parsley, cilantro, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of red onions, and there you go. This is a beautiful tri-tip. Ben, please take a try. Matt,
Wow.
take a try. Carrie, I know you just want a regular piece. Get to cutting this other one up. How's it taste, everybody?
A little messy, but it's delicious. That chimichurri is awesome.
Harry?
That dog will hunt.
So we still got our Tomahawk Ribeye out there. It's finishing off on the searing kit. We're waiting for it to get to about 130, 135 degrees, and we'll pull it off and let it rest as well, and we'll cut it up. We got some juices. Some juices leaking, but we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. This is a beautiful rare to mid-rare. As you can see, the difference when you do a reverse sear as opposed to just a straight sear is there's no bullseye effect. As you can see, that meat is straight pink all the way through. You don't see any brown near the edges because it's straight, it's smoked all the way through. So the next thing we'll be doing is the large cowboy ribeye. We'll be pulling it off pretty soon, guys. Happy Funday Friday! Now we've got our reversed sear ribeye here, guys. As you can see, cooked it on the TEC RT680 at 250 degrees until it reached an internal of 120. And then we then transferred it to a RT680 that was set on full with the searing kit on the inside. We let it sit on the sear kit. I don't know, it was really big, about 10 minutes each side. And I even, as you can see there, got the edge of the steak as well. And try not to butcher this thing too bad. Wow. This is, and I don't know any technical terms, but this is my wife's favorite part of the ribeye right here. You see it got some great color, great crust from that searing kit. Beautiful medium once we cut into it. I hate to even cut into this. And we'll go right down the center. As you can see, there's no bullseye effect to that. It is straight pink all the way through from top to bottom. It's beautiful. And we've also got these beef plate ribs, guys. Check those out. Those were on the RT300, the RecTec Mini, at 250 degrees. Since about 9:30. It's looking about 5 hours maybe. Wait, that's money. That's a money shot. Give you a little squeeze there. Cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers, everyone. All right, then we'll go to our tri-tip. Again, you can see how we're gonna divide it. I mean, you can obviously see, guys, if you were right here sitting in front of us, the grain is going in this direction on this piece. And then of course the grain is going in this direction on this piece. So we'll just cut it. And then, look at all that juice from it. This concave cutting board can hold up to a cup of that juice. This one's gonna be more on the medium side. Man. And I've never had tri-tip like this before, guys. You know, it's usually just hot and fast and straight through. But I'm really, really, really impressed with this cut, this piece of meat. And it's juicy. We reverse seared it, we cooked it right. The Rectech did everything we wanted it to.
Stainless cleans.
Matt, Ben, y'all want to try this Tomahawk Ribeye?
Wow, we're always around when it's planned that way.
Can I get these little pieces? These little pieces of joy.
From what I'm hearing, this is going to make me want to do the tomahawk chop.
Oh, Harry, get in there. Harry Goss from South Carolina.
Please give Harry as much camera time as possible.
Ladies,
That's amazing.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can get you a Tomahawk Ribeye. Or any ribeye there for there. It's awesome. Tri-tip is great. The beef ribs I can't wait to bite into. These things are freaking awesome. Salt, pepper, garlic. Keep it simple, everybody. Ron's Steakhouse seasoning is pretty much what we use on everything. But if you guys have any questions, if you like what we've been doing, please let us know. Reach out to us. Remember, we got that Snapchat account. Go follow us on Snapchat. Rectech Grills is our handle or name or whatnot. Guys, just thank you so much for joining us on Funday Friday. Thanks for coming in the back door there, sir. We really appreciate it. You have yourself a great rest of the day.
Beer can chicken next year.
Beer Can Chicken. Join us next Friday for Beer Can Chicken.